The mild summer has made crops across the Midwest plentiful. However, record yields might not equal cash crops.
News 10's Matt Gregory spoke with one farmer who says while crops are booming, that doesn't mean farmers will have a great harvest.
It's huge.
Yeah. They're very nice big ears this year.
Chuck Curran has farmed for almost a decade now in Sullivan County. And if you ask him, this year has one of the best yields of corn for some time.
Most of our corn was pollinated by the 4th of July this year, which a lot of years that's good because that's before the real heat hits the summertime. And this year, of course, there wasn't as much heat in July, so corn pollinated excellent this year.
Chuck says despite the good harvest, the corn's actually 2 or 3 weeks behind. Now, here's how you can tell, folks. If the corn were to crack when I push down on it instead of squishing like that, it would actually be dry enough to take to the grain elevator.
You'd have to run it in the dryer, run LP on it, add heat to it, dry it down to about 15% if you're going to store it any amount of time at all.
And this year, farmers may want to store that abundant crop. You see, the surplus of corn and soybeans has driven prices down.
So that is the downside to having such an abundance crop, is we're going to get less for it. And, if you're able to hold on to it, you might get a little bit more of a premium come, wintertime, 1st of January, March next year.
Otherwise, Chuck and other farmers expect to see a surplus right away when they drop off their crops.
Talked to a local elevator yesterday, and they've got corn trains scheduled, but that's kind of dependent upon the railroad. They're figuring on, piling grain outside like they've on piles like they have in the past.
A great season for growing, but maybe not for selling. In Sullivan County with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, Matt Gregory, News 10.
Chuck says price for corn has dropped by nearly $1.50.
Well,